The Metropolitan Police say they believe the man suspected of carrying out a chemical attack in Clapham last week is being helped by others.
They've released new footage now of Abdul Ezedi, along with details of his last known movements. So we're joined in central London by TalkTV's correspondent Nick Ellerby, who's been trying to follow those developments. Nick, tell us more.
Good morning, Rosie. Good morning, Nick. I've been trying to, as you say, follow those last known movements of the alkali attacker Abdul Ezedi. We know that that attack was 7:25 last Wednesday night in Clapham, just by Clapham Common Tube Station. It's nearly a full week now that he's been on the run. So what we do know is he crashed his car there and, crucially, left his mobile phone in the car, making him much harder to track. We know he then got on a tube at Clapham South, went up on the Northern Line to King's Cross Station, where he was seen at 8 p.m. There's about an hour where we're not exactly sure exactly what he did there, but at 8:40 he's seen buying water in a Tesco's near King's Cross before getting back on the Underground at 9 p.m. at King's Cross, coming down south on the Victoria line, changing at Victoria Station, where he's seen around 9:15, and then that sighting we've been talking about for the last couple of days at Tower Hill Underground Station, just near the Tower of London, at 9:33 p.m. last Wednesday. We also know there at Tower Hill he uses his bank card to withdraw some money. Now, he needs to get from Tower Hill to where we are now in about 20 minutes. I did do that walk last night. So what that does, I think probably what he did is come through. There's a park next to Tower Hill Station called Trinity Gardens. It's quite dark. If I was coming out of a tube station, didn't want to be seen, that's where I'd go. And then he has to come down Upper Thames Street. There's a number of cameras there. And even at 9:30 p.m., 9:45 p.m. on a Wednesday, there's lots of cars there, lots of cyclists. So you would expect more dash cam footage and possibly GoPro footage of him. And then the police say that painstaking process they've put together, looking at CCTV, they have Abdul Ezedi coming from Upper Thames Street onto Paul's Walk, where we are here, at around, I think it's about 9:54 p.m, I think they said. And then that brings us here to Paul's Walk. It's a very, very central London location. The City of London School is here on this side. There are a number of cameras alongside the school. And then you can see in the background Tower Bridge, the Shard as well, just over the other side. Millennium Bridge close to us, which leads over the river on the south side to the Tate Modern Museum. So again, very, very central. There's lots of runners, there's lots of people that live around here as well. You would expect to have some sightings. This is Paul's Walk where we are. This time in the morning, very, very busy, but even at that time of night, it's Paul's Walk, there would have been people coming past Ezedi. We know he was dressed in a green jacket with his hood up, possibly jeans and white trainers, and then we know he makes his way down, walking west along the north bank of the Thames, and then he crosses underneath Blackfriars Bridge. You can see Blackfriars Station in the background. He must come under that bridge, and then he cannot go any further. There's actually a building site, which means he must come up onto a very, very busy junction on the north end of Blackfriars Bridge, where he's seen for the final time on camera at 10:04 last Wednesday night on CCTV outside the Unilever building, and then heads down on the north bank of the Thames west towards Victoria Embankment. That is the last known sighting of him. The police say they expect he's being helped. A 22-year-old man, has been arrested and bailed, allegedly for helping Abdul Ezedi, and also that £20,000 reward for any information leading to his arrest is still available. What we'll do in about half an hour for you is pop up over on Blackfriars Bridge and show you the exact location of that final sighting of Abdul Ezedi last Wednesday night on CCTV, guys.
Thanks, Nick. So the chemical attacker still at large, and our thoughts are with the victims of that attack as well, some of whom may have suffered life-changing injuries.